Welcome to Boss Strength and Conditioning here on the East Coast. My name is Art Boss and I'm here with my training partner.
Hi everybody, I'm Rick Howard. Good to see you.
Today we're starting a series called Build the Beast, in which we're going to bring you a strongman movement every week, and we're going to just break it down, try to give you some cues that'll help you implement it into your training program, explain what muscles it works, and show you how to perform the movement correctly. And
the key thing I think here is that this is intended for all audiences. So whether you're just beginning, learning how to do it, picking up some pointers and tips, or you've been doing it for a while and you're looking for just that little extra piece that might help you to perform better, this is what this is all about.
So that being said, let's build the beast.
Let's do it.
Welcome back. Today's strongman movement that we're going to be covering is the Conans Wheel, or as we're going to start with the yoke bar, it's called a Conans Walk. And as with most strongman movements, it's a very posterior chain dominant movement. So as with me right now, my back training is getting stale, going to the gym and doing the same movements. Even though you try to vary your reps and your exercises, the angles, after a while you get stale, and strongman movements are excellent to throw into your routine to really give you that motivation and that growth that you need. So today with this movement, you want to come around this side?
You bet.
With the yoke bar, Conans Walk, it's going to stress your traps, your posterior delts, your lats, and to a larger degree your spinal erectors, because you're going to have to hold that weight stable, and your glutes and your hamstrings. So like I said, very posterior dominant. You really want to start out light. It's a hard movement to get the feel for, and the weight is kind of sitting on your chest, so it's something that you got to get used to acclimate yourself to start adding the weight.
All right, so we're gonna have Art start in our starting position. So you want to approach the bar confidently, just like with every other movement. You want to make sure you adjust in between the ends of your bar here to make sure you are in the middle. And then you're gonna have your arms straight down at your sides, hook underhand under the bar in the crook of your elbow, and then you're gonna bring the bar in close to you to be able to start what is called the pick, getting it off of the ground. One thing to remember is that your shoulders and your hips and your force load, so right around the balls of your feet, your arches where the logo of your sneakers are, should be in nice straight alignment so that you don't overstress your back picking the bar up. So we're going to ask Art to stand in a nice straight position, pick the bar up, straight up this way. Notice how his upper body posture is really straight up and tall. And for those who are doing all kinds of exercises to try to get your spine to move backwards, to get your shoulders to rotate back and down, and it's not working, you need more load. So even though this is light, it's a completely different feel to do a static hold. I'm gonna keep talking, see how long Art can hold this. No, I'm just kidding. All right, you can set that back down. All right, so now Art is going to demonstrate for us how to do the Conans Walk with this particular implement. He's going to again get underneath, get it right in the crook of his elbows, pull his arms in tight, get solidly underneath it, pick it straight up, and then walk along using the yoke. So as you can see, nice and smooth and steady, his posture straight up and down. He's looking in the direction where he's moving. Now he's going to go around. If you're doing this as a workout, the force that'll be exerted as you go around the corner is greater than when you're walking straight. So you have to really pull it in, pull your core nice and tight, return back to the starting position, set for a second so that you can set it back down nice and easily. And that is the Conans Walk using a yoke.
Okay, now Rick's going to be demonstrating the Conans Wheel, which this apparatus I built myself just out of pretty common items that you can find at Home Depot, with the concrete slab, which was from a picnic table from a park. Not that I stole it, but it was just sitting to where somebody wanted to discard it, so I got it, and works out nice for the Conans Wheel. But with this, it's a little nicer when you have the circumference of the the pole, which was just a PVC pipe that I got from Home Depot, and put it on the end, and that really makes it a lot smoother to pick up and more comfortable. And as you can see, Rick is getting his knees underneath his hips and a straight pull up, and keeping his head straight forward, his back tight and retracted. Very good form, straight up and down. A cue that helps me a lot is to keep the head up and look to the sky, and that tends to keep the back straight because your body tends to follow the head and then down. So nicely executed with great form, and pick up and set down, very good. Body straight, no leaning of the back where the back gets in front of the hips, everything in line, and very good. Now another variation that's more realistic to try at the gym or at home involves a regular barbell or an axle, which works a little bit better than a barbell because of the circumference. And Rick will demonstrate with the axle. And of course you can walk through the gym or in a basement, or even just a static hold. I'm a big proponent of the static hold, and you'll get a lot of benefit just from holding it right in one spot and just contracting that back and keeping it in position, and you'll fry out your back just doing a static hold. A much better position to do because it's close to the body. It's a lot easier on your lower back and your hamstrings. The further the implement gets from the body, the harder it is on your posterior chain lower back, and just it's not as safe. So this is a good movement to start with, and we'll get to the keg carry, which is just that little bit further out from the body, and it'll really destroy your hamstrings, but this does a good job too. So Rick's doing a great job of holding this thing and just getting a great workout with a static hold. And that's no joke. All right, so there you have it, short and sweet. We tried to cover some cues and explain what that movement works. And if you have any suggestions in the future, just hit us up down below, or any suggestions or comments at all. We'd be glad to hear them.
Sure. Any strongman questions you have? Any tips you have on how to do some of these exercises? We shared some of them, but there are plenty more, so feel free to contribute your pointers as well.
And I want to thank Rick
Thanks,
for
Art.
coming out and getting this done. It's just an invaluable thing to have somebody as knowledgeable as Rick to come in and help out. So couldn't have done it without him. And thanks for tuning in to Boss Strength, and stay strong.
Yep, thanks Art. You got me into Strongman and totally changed my training around, so glad you're here with us to learn more.
Hope you tune back in.
Yep.
And hope to see you in the future.
All right, take care now.